Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. It's another day, it's another dollar, and it's another baby mama drama. I'm just saying. My loves, my last video highlighted it when I said that Troy ghost little Troy. And I said there were going to be some pictures of little Troy soon to come, soon to follow. Well, that turned out to be true. So first we have Troy with Zeuruiah's son, and we see Troy with little Sage William, the little cute little baby that looks like Mama Karen. All right. So anyway, that's all fine and dandy. But what we have here, I don't know why Troy, I don't know if he's subconsciously doing this, but it ain't looking pretty here, okay? Because what he put on his last post, he said, and he shows a picture of little Sage William. He goes, I just didn't have a baby with any woman. I just didn't have a baby with any woman. I had a baby with my wife. That little handsome baby. So I'm like, so does that discount the baby you had with Yana? Little Troy? Because that was just a baby with a woman. I mean, technically, Yana and Zeuruiah are both women. So, but one happens to be your wife. What difference does it make? It seems like you're putting two people together. And some of the people on Facebook got a little like, what the heck? What the hellio? And Zeuruiah got in the mix too. But I just don't like how he captioned this. He could just say the set is complete. I got a boy and a girl now. That's all he needed to say. Having putting women in the mix, I don't understand this at all. I really don't understand it. So he also listed a picture with Troy. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Don't be easily fooled. Troy is holding up baby Sage William. And little William here is wearing a hospital bandage. And that was when he was just born. And then the fair. There's a picture of them at the fair. Pay attention, loves. Pay attention. The New York State Fair was in August. And that was the last time he saw Troy. Okay? That was the last time. According to Anya, that is the mother of Troy. Just saying. That's the last time he laid eyes on their child together. Now, Troy did spend the summer with Zeuruiah and her father. So that was a major step that Anya did to form the bond. Because this man was blubbering all over TV how he missed his daughter and how much he wanted to be with his daughter. She gave him the majority of the summer, if not all the summer. The girl even went to summer camp. Now, after the baby is born, aka the golden child is born, Troy seems to ghost Troy. Then he puts on fake old pictures trying to fool the public. And I said he was going to make that move. And those pictures are old, my loves. Old. And the fact that he had the audacity to write that I didn't just have a baby with any woman. I had a baby with my wife. And then I remember on the Facebook post, Karen did get on there. I didn't screenshot it quick enough. But anyhow, Karen said, he was a teenager when he had Troy. I'm like, I don't care. He wasn't that young of he must have been 18, 19. Because Troy is still in elementary school. So I put Troy probably at 9 years old. And how old is Troy? How old is Troy? You know? So Troy has to be in his 30s or late 20s. No, I think Troy, let's see, how old is Troy of Love After Lockup? How old are you? Oh, come on. They don't want to tell the ages. Oh man. Well, anyway, I just know Troy is up there, all right? He's no early 20s. If he was 25, that would have been 15 years old. Okay. Yeah, that's teenage. 26, 27, 28. Okay. But to say, put the women in the quote, that's what I don't get. Just say, I completed the set, boy and girl. That's it. You have to say that I didn't have a baby with just a baby mama this time. This is basically what he's saying. He's saying, I didn't have a baby with just a baby mama. This time I had a baby with my wife. My wife. That's fine. It's fine and dandy. But to me, that is some undercurrent, something undercurrent happening there. Some shady business, shady boots. And I'm just going to come up and speak, I'm sure. And in the meantime, he has not seen little Troy because he just had that baby by a woman, not a wife. He had that baby by a woman. But this little golden child he had was with a wife. That was just any woman he had with Troy E. So, and it's going on 2 months. So the baby was born in August. And so let's just say the baby was born August 15th or 17th or like that. So we got September and October. We're already over 2 months. Already over. We're moving into November. Where are you, Troy? Get on that train and see your daughter and stop kowtowing to Zeuruiah. Stop it. These are kids that both need your attention. Not one of them is better than the other. I know one is shinier and newer, but you have to make them feel as if they're both loved and equally loved. And not saying I had this one by a wife this time. And Karen came in and said, oh, he was a teenager. I don't care. Don't care. He might have been 19 when he had Troy E. I still don't care. That's still life altering. So for him to say, oh, that one was just a woman, but this one's a wife. Well, they're both the same. A woman, a wife, same thing. One has a ring. And you know what? That wife that you had that baby with wasn't a faithful one. She wasn't faithful. Okay? That's a wife who honors the vows of the covenant of marriage. Yes, that's a true wife. If you want to really break it down, that is a true wife. And we know that while Troy was in prison, Zeuruiah went to creeping. All right? Now that's all water on the bridge. They seem to be all over that. They seem to be a happy couple. But all this little snide undertaking mess, they need to stop it. And stop acting like, I don't know what you get saying about this. You're reading too much in this. Whoa. No, you're not. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. I had this baby by a woman, this one by a wife. Who does that? Who writes like that? My goodness. So anyway, that post was taken down off of Facebook. So luckily his Instagram followers were nice, a little kinder, a little gentler, and didn't go at him like that. But anyway, my loves, what do you guys think? I mean, ghosting your daughter for 2 months. You're posting that this child is from a wife. Then you posted some old ass pictures trying to make people think that you were in contact with your daughter when you could clearly see the hospital band on the baby's finger. And if you Google on the other picture, it clearly says It's a state fair. New York, that's the state they live in. That was in August. August. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. Don't be trying to pull the wool over our eyes. You got to wake up earlier than that, okay? I'm just saying. My loves, drop a line below. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Hit that notification bell because you know YouTube plays tricks. All right, and drop a comment. We're going to get down with the get down, and I'm going to check you all out on the flip side.